we're going to talk a little bit about posture, and especially posture for people that have tension up in the shoulders as well as tension in the pelvic floor. Now, this is a really common issue to have tension in the muscles at the bottom of the pelvis, and often people unknowingly are doing things throughout the day that can actually make this pain worse. So what's going to be good for your pelvic floor is also going to be good for the shoulders. So if it comes to sitting on the ground, I'm going to show you two of my favorite things to do, as well as what you can do sitting in a chair, which is what most people are doing. When we are sitting on the ground, we usually have enough tightness in the back of our hamstrings to kind of pull us into a posture that looks like this. That's going to keep your pelvic floor muscles more tucked under and tense, and it's something that I'm actively helping my patients undo throughout the day when they come to me with pelvic pain. One thing you can do is use a yoga block. Now, it is perfectly sized to fit the pelvis. Both of our sit bones can sit on it comfortably. Sometimes people like a little wider yoga block, but just sitting on this improves their sitting posture. And when they sit on it, they can sit more forward. They also feel they have less tension in the front of their hips, and that just feels better for them. And notice that my shoulder posture right now is pretty awesome. Everything is nice and lined up the way we like it. It doesn't feel actually easy right now for me to roll back and slouch. Now, one of my other favorite things to use, especially for people that are doing more school at home or working from home, is maybe get out of that chair that's not feeling so great hour after hour and finding something like this yoga bolster, which you can get online, putting it up against a wall, and then you can sit on it and lean against the wall for your back and head and shoulder support. You could have a little lap desk here and do computer work and probably feel pretty good, reducing that tension in your neck and shoulders and sitting in a comfortable place for your tailbone. Now, when it comes to chairs, one of the biggest issues is that when we sit on our pelvis, because this is more of a bowl shape, we just tend to roll back. And one of my favorite things that you can do that really doesn't cost anything is to find a towel. It could be a hand towel or a thin bath towel. You roll it up and you tuck it just behind your sit bones. And when you sit on it, it prevents you from being able to tip back and slouch and sit on your tailbone. It actually makes people's posture look pretty amazing all the way from the bottom up. They don't even have to think about pulling their shoulders back, which I wouldn't recommend, just by positioning that towel roll there. So if you have any questions about posture, you can ask me. But yes, for anyone that's experiencing pelvic tension or shoulder tension, these are some of my favorite tips.